Hello YouTube and its viewers, my name is the HookShotKid, and today I am at a place called CubeCon. Don't know what it is, just found it randomly and I decided, hey, I want to record it. I'm at a free cape section thingy. Apparently this thing gives free capes. This website. I'm like, cool. Never been here before, or heard of it. Probably gonna be a bit laggy, but as you can hear in the background that I'm listening to it in Twitch.
And do you use tools to build, or was it all hand built?
Oh yeah, for sure, tools. If it was all hand built, it'd take me years, honestly. So tools are a must need if you're ever building.
Capes.
And we'll touch base on that more later. Sparkle, what about you? How's your past year been?
My past year has been
Minigame mashes.
fantastic, might I just say.
Help
I
Kevin.
spent the past year working on around 6 games.
Sorry, Kevin. Didn't mean to get on there.
Uh,
Okay. I don't need to join a Discord.
Very, very cool, yes game, very yes.
Minigame mash. Rasha.
Anything else you want to add to that?
Imaginative
No,
Nope,
cool.
that's
Lego
about it.
Rogue.
I made
inventors. What?
This last year I've been probably a little bit unproductive, but I've mostly been updating.
Proud to be at Cubed. We all love love all they do to help special effects. Yeah, it says it's about special effects or something. Find out about Imagineer and CubeCon from the info booth.
Yes. So basically, I kind of really got into map making in the past year. I was very on and off and very
This is so strange.
experimental, like in the really early days, like back in 1.5 or 6. Right? I've
Welcome
done
to
it
every
for a
fairy
while,
tale
but I
tale.
haven't really been into it as much as some of these guys for that long. But it's not that hard to learn once you get used to it. And
So
I kind of
strange.
flipped it into Minecraft realms with the Silent Heist, and then I made Disaster Star, which is shamelessly.
Oh, Disaster Star. I've played with my friend Slender. We've played that before.
I made that.
This is a nice home.
Popular over time. People really liked it. I then made Beastly Betrayal because I like games where people mess with each other. There's a reason that
Interesting.
encourage you to kill other players in Disaster Stuff, and the reason other that it's funny.
PC.
And then I made Beastly Betrayal, which was my first time getting into resource packs and making.
Yeah, when I spawned in here, I came in on like a
And
literally came in on a train.
Rewrote Disaster Star, and it's been pretty
Parkour.
crazy, honestly, the amount of connections I've made. Like, all the YouTubers that I've seen play the maps of various sizes.
Game Slabs Network.
And within the year, now I've just ended on this panel because of all the connections I've made in
This
this community.
Oh, well done to you.
And it's great.
Like a busy year. Yeah.
Special Effects is a charity. Ah.
Yeah.
Well, that made sense.
What about you?
Physical disabilities is to be able to play video games. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice thing. Link to donate.
So we had to take all the copyrights.
That's nice.
Put it on Realms. So what that involved was taking our code, which was in 1.12 command blocks, and making it run on functions.
Well, that's nice.
So
It's always nice to see that like a group of people who are just like, you know, just a bunch of people playing games on the internet or like doing something they love can like get a bunch of people to like donate to charities. Like that's nice. It's always nice.
Is it much different to making normal maps? Because, I mean, there's a bunch of people here that probably have never made a Minecraft map before.
Yeah, it wasn't that different for me because there was.
I don't really know what's going on over
very
there.
little input from the team. Like, sometimes they'll give you a lot of feedback. For us, they gave me little to none, so they thought that it was just fine.
I don't even know what
Must be a good sign.
that is though. Parkour.
And also,
Ah, I'm not doing parkour. I'm exploring this place.
like, team scripted.
It's gonna be a very boring video probably.
Joe, you've waited long enough. How's your year been?
This year
I
has
think once
actually
I've seen everything,
pretty
I'll
terrific
probably
due
end
to
it.
circumstantial
The
reasons.
recording anyways.
Glad to have been assisted in the huge rematch endeavor from Team Scripted, as we've mentioned multiple times, and then to finally see that being advertised by people.
This is
like
where
you
I was
awesome
supposed to
guys
come
at
in.
Ski Piston. It's been an awesome adventure. And then further on as the year went on, I've been helping build some things for my friend in the marketplace, just generally getting my name out, and recently I finished a map called Skyscapers,
Oop.
which I said like 5 minutes ago, but just reiterating the awesomeness of this year, we've gotten a lot done, and it's been super cool.
Sounds good. And all of these map makers, as I say very good.
Ah, okay.
A lot this year. And then there was me. Then there was Happy.
Interesting.
I haven't done too much this year. As I say, I do
Oh.
make Minecraft maps, but definitely not to the same amount nor frequency as these guys behind me. But I've done a bunch of unfair maps. I say a bunch, not this year. I've probably done 2 this year. You probably know unfair maps from me, like Unfair Cactus. I think Unfair TNT is another one that you may recognize. I'm very good at making people not want to play Minecraft maps, whereas these guys are very good at making people want to play Minecraft maps. So, speaking of Minecraft maps, we sort of
Interesting.
touched base on this a little bit, but collectively, we can all answer this one. First-time map making advice. What sort of advice would you give first-time map makers?
Don't start too big. Start small.
Ways of learning different techniques is just experimentation, really. I think while a lot of people, well, some people in the community are a bit sick of unfair maps, I will admit it is a good way to just test out fun tricks that you can teach yourself to do. Like just being able to see what you can pull off with whatever you
Discord,
use
Twitch,
and stuff.
and
Because
Twitter.
it's
I
just
don't
a
have a
good
Twitter.
way to see what works. Disaster Star.
I have a Discord though.
There's a lot of experimentation.
I literally link it every time.
But yeah, in fact, Disaster Star is so
Oh.
unfair that it gets its creator killed. Yesterday's streamer only lived for like 3 rounds.
Oh dear. Anybody else have any input?
8-bit.
Oh, sorry.
Go for it. Go for it, Sparkcore.
I'd say don't be afraid to experiment, especially if you are running low on ideas but you really want to make something. Seek inspiration from other people's games, and just look around for what other people have made and try to make something based off of another person's game, even if you don't have any ideas. Because the more you, even if you are replicating somebody else's game entirely, which I don't suggest
Interesting.
anyone do. If you're replicating somebody else's game, at least you're learning about how that game functions in the process of doing it. And the more you learn and the more you
Quiz.
keep practicing building games
What?
and that sort, it makes you feel happier. It makes you feel like you're getting something done, and it really motivates yourself to just constantly be doing something around instead of hitting
Minecraft wrestling, I guess.
It's really a good thing to try and take an existing idea, especially if you can find a way to add
Escape room.
right?
Interesting.
Like Disaster Star, you know where that comes from.
World.
Most people know.
What?
I mean, I didn't even know the World War I existed when I was making that. But I've added my own things onto it, my own ideas for disasters, and
Take your
also
photo.
being able to mix and combine them and just
Oh, I get it. That's funny.
make the game worse for you. But hey, that's part of the fun. And I will also suggest there's sites like MC Stacker and things that can help with things that are commands that are kind of hard to write for people who don't know how the syntax or just some of the like the NBT or JSON data works, especially with
So strange.
tell raw and NBT data. I could like the normal commands are fine, but like
Yeah.
NBT data and JSON can be a bit hard to learn,
Ah.
and they can just help you generate those bits of text. They're really helpful, and there's no shame in using those sites.
Probably like tons of lag that I'm gonna have going on
Mapmaking's all about
during
just
this because it's
using your
huge.
knowledge and
It's very
you don't
big.
know it and you don't know it, but there are a lot of mapmaking communities out there that will offer to help you. I mean, you've got Discord server communities, you've got,
Patient
like you
graph.
said, Jonto, you've got MC Stacker, and what was the other one that you said?
There's other, I think there's someone who's
There's Minecraft tools. Minecraft tools.
That's a solid one.
Yeah, but some are outdated.
Yeah, but there's a lot of things you can do with it. Like, it's also really, the interface is really good. Like, tell raw, signs, books, and not all of it works perfectly, but a lot of like the things like tell raw works beautifully and it's really cool. And the title. But yeah, other networkers are pretty good at helping on that. Like, just want to experiment, you have ideas, go on MC Stack or summon the dumbest mobs you can
Yes,
come
do
up
that.
with. Because it gives you a list of everything you can do, right? You're gonna have summon giant phantoms, giant slimes,
Slime's fun to do.
or kamikaze
You can't use it. Not allowed.
Has TNT on top of it.
I mean, anything's possible really in Minecraft. You just gotta know how to do it and have the imagination and
So strange.
and pretty much do anything. Okay, another collective question then. Thanks for your input on that one. 1.17 is coming out soon. We know it's coming in 2021. Snapshots are already out. And
Welcome,
how
we are
much they just
vanilla
affect
extract.
mapmaking with all the snowier snow and the cave update, the new blocks. And who wants to take a
Hi,
start on that one?
hack picker.
I feel like we don't really know yet, other than the fact that they completely changed or just, I mean, removed the replace item command and replaced it with slash item, which is just a pain. But I feel like we've all collectively learned to accept that that just happens. But I honestly don't think we know enough about the update. Like, are they going to increase the height a little bit or something to do with the terrain? I mean, every single update, they'll find
Dev.
something to make use of with the new mechanics, really.
It's already parkour. There's just baby parkour.
Oh,
I'll
Lego?
start. Thanks. I think that almost every update adds a few new commands. Like
Oh,
almost
they
at
were
the very
Steve's for
end
me
at
for a
1.16,
second.
we got the slash attribute, and no matter what, a new command is always welcomed to map makers. It might seem very niche, but there's always a use for some commands, and we always look forward to what we can do with new commands.
It's a command that allows us to give players momentum.
Castle.
I mean, the item comment, for example, while it might be a pain to update the old maps again to change the replace item to the item comment, it might also lead to a lot of new things we can do, especially with data packs that are
Entrance,
supposed
small
to
booths, medium
enhance
booths,
vanilla
large booths,
survival,
main
where
stage,
you can
game
now
halls,
access
shops and merch, sticky
items in the
piston,
player's hand
special
easily,
effect.
which you can do
Okay.
with really roundabout ways before.
Maybe I should have read that before I did anything. Oh, this is a map. Oh, that's a map. This is a map. Okay, that makes sense now.
Just comb through your whole data pack and just fix it for you, so you don't have to so you don't have to do it manually, which is pretty nice. So it's not.
What is
that
yellow?
bad, but
What is yellow?
Yes,
Yeah.
since the old
All
functionality is
random
still
people.
there, it's not too much of a change. In
Medium booths, small booths is the green. Yeah, they're on the back. The large booths, yep, there's only 4.
It's not like 1.13 where they broke literally.
Purple,
But hey, it
merch,
was
yeah.
because that command is.
Well, we were just at this orange one, the
Something
orange,
else that's been mentioned a
and then
lot,
I went and
since
looked
it's
at all
been
the
running, is
others.
data
So
packs. Now,
I
a
guess
lot of
this
people
side's now.
love using data packs. Some people just can't get them. I am talking about
What
me,
was it?
by the way. Hi. But what are the benefits of using data packs over command blocks? Again, collective, anybody can answer.
You can see all
Hide
the
mine
code
is a
at
good
the
answer.
same time, one at a time.
Medium booth.
You can see all the code at the same time, so instead of
Gosh, I'm bad at
looking
maps.
each command block individually, you can have a view
Minigame mash.
multiple command blocks at the
Sounds
same time.
strange.
It's easier to search through it.
Anybody else?
You, Sticky Piston, looking for a new streamer? Be a part of our stream team. Yeah, I'm good. I don't stream. I don't like streaming. Weird. Disaster Star. Yeah, this. I know this one.
They don't have the command blocks.
Don't know
themselves
that.
Have to be in a loaded chunk for these functions to work, so they don't have. They're not a physical object.
If you guys know Slender, you know that you know
command in the function
that I play with Slender, and we have played
and you can
that.
really complicated processes. That's whatever happened. Really.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's gonna be slowly.
You have any questions on that?
1.16.4 only.
It's also really useful that you can use the LS.
Oh, these are mini games. Oh, okay.
because you don't
I was
have
like,
to
why are there
replace
holes? Why are there holes here?
entities each time you want to do something with a specific entity. So you just run a function from a
I'm like
dataset
semi
one
talking over them, and I
SS
feel bad. I'm
entity,
sorry.
so just use SS at
This is
SS
just
all the
like
time, which is a lot of
Ras-
performance boost
Ras-
actually.
Yeah, I'll explain. Yeah, so at E,
Bit complicated
checking through
maybe.
all the using at E checks through all the entities.
What is this?
So that can get really performance. So what he means is like you can use execute as entity, and that will run.
This will probably come out like on the last day of it, which apparently goes from the 20th to the 21st to the 22nd.
It will run, then the entire function will just get run as that.
So I'll make sure this gets
So yeah, you can put
out
multiple
on the
as an entity,
22nd.
So very good optimization.
Depending on if you guys watch the video or care about it, you know.
Data packs are also useful because you can do changes really quickly. You don't have to search for that one comment that is in one of the comment block lines. You can change
Yeah.
tags you don't like anymore, were far too simple. Like if
I
you
have no
name a
idea
tag
what's going on.
timer, and then you
I'm
find,
probably like
I
just
need a valid
walking through these
timer,
things
and
way
I
too
want to
fast.
call it timer 2, then you can rename the old timer to something else.
I linked the
So it's
Twitch thing in the
completely
description too,
circular.
just so you guys can know about it. I guess.
What else was I saying? But
I've
you
got
can,
something
I mean,
small.
using, yeah.
If you this I didn't know about for like a year into using data packs. I was using a app called Notes on my computer to type up data packs with, and if anybody's getting into data packs, I highly recommend downloading a free app called Visual Studio Code, and then you
Yes.
can install plugins that change
Huh.
the script text to like the same colors you would see in a Minecraft command block. So it really
Yeah.
helps when typing
Hmm.
to know that the script itself knows what you're typing is going to work instead of typing just black text that you have no idea if the machine is okay with or not.
Yeah, yeah, you're so, yeah, the one thing about
Yeah.
functions is that if
Walls.
you write any of the commands in a function and the game doesn't understand because you've written it wrong and so it can't run that command, the entire function just essentially does not exist until you fix it. The game will not acknowledge its existence. You can do a type slash
Oof.
function,
Someone's
and it
mic
won't
just
do
broke.
anything, won't register it as
It
a
won't
function.
even tell you where you went wrong. It just
It
won't
would,
show
yeah.
up.
Yeah, this is why you have to frequently check which of your functions are valid. But
That
that's
being
why
said, it is superior to command block stuff.
yeah, in basically
Yeah,
every way.
the output log tells you exactly which line it doesn't like.
I
Like it
will
tells you
also
this file at line 8, position 7. I don't know what this means. That's basically what the command
that's
block
what it
says. The
that's
output log.
also I forgot what that was. Also, will point out for anyone who doesn't know, bloody data packs aren't functions aren't the only thing that they can do. Obviously, you can add custom advancements and all this in the same data pack as function functions. So just throwing that out there.
And recipes and other stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's not going to make people use data packs, I don't know what will. But I think at this point, I think you might have turned me. I think I might
Okay.
be using data packs now.
I'm not gonna do the Twitter part because I don't have Twitter, but I'll just take a
The
picture.
idea of functions isn't too hard to grasp. I will also give another tip.
I'm taking pictures here and there.
So, people
This
get
is the
pretty
special.
good
This is a
at
special dungeon
actually
for pumpkins.
picking
Okay, I'm
the
sorry
tick
for
to tag, so you
invading.
can
I'll leave
tag
now.
certain functions to run every tick. My recommendation:
Does that
only
make
have one
McDonald's
function
employee?
after that, because if you do the
Interesting.
function command within a function, it will run that function first before doing the rest of the commands after that. So
It's
you
just the
can
same
use
spot.
you can also
Okay.
use like execute if something to make those functions only
Web.
run under certain conditions, which means you can optimize it so it doesn't have to run functions it doesn't need to. That's what disaster star
That I
does.
saw a
If
sign. My bad.
scorch disasters are active, then it will run the functions that go with it.
So we're going to go over some specific points now from each of you. Starting with you, Blue Man, about using commands. Go into more detail.
So yeah, when making a map, you should really use command because that improves the map a lot. For example,
Their
at the
mic
start of
died
the map,
again.
you could kill the
Team
player
script.
when she
Interesting.
is out of bounds. You
Architect.
could also add checkpoints and everything that you can add to
Club
a command
plugins.
will improve the map.
Oh god dang it! You just had a me.
Or anything like that.
That's not. That doesn't say
Uh,
plugins. That says penguin. Dang.
Yeah, command really make the map better.
I'm an idiot.
I agree with you. And J-Jo.
I thought this thing died a long time ago.
Making. Obviously, it's a pretty big thing. You've got to be pretty committed to doing it. How do you sort of balance that?
Yeah, it's definitely a bit of a complicated process. Map making itself, it's super fun. That's why I'm here, and all these guys up here are super smart.
I don't
But
even know what's
being
going
able to
on.
create a map takes a lot of perseverance. I can throw away minigames ideas in my head all the time. I can just think of minigames. I can think of ideas while I'm showering, while I'm sleeping. The entire process of minigame
Definitely
making
not
is how you
gonna
commit and finish
do
it,
that.
which, in all
Finger
honesty,
maps.
takes a bit of
Yes, that's what
dedication.
it says up there.
But on the bottom line, I can tell you is just do not give up when you're making a map, because you can find times it could be annoying, it's just bug testing. Oh, I gotta do more on the map. Hey, there's code. I don't know what to do. I gotta ask.
I don't
my
even know what
friend.
the heck a Reddit
It's a
is.
long process. I can tell you some of the maps I've made taken about a month of development and actual testing before we could actually patent it.
Oof.
But one of the most satisfying things of being a map maker is actually finishing our creations and being able to sell them off, which makes all the perseverance, all the hard work, all the doubt worth it, in my perspective.
Definitely, I think the end product is always the best thing when making anything,
I will-
especially Minecraft.
I will add that it is pretty daunting when you have nothing and you're starting from scratch, but it's a lot easier to live with once you've started.
Yes.
If I might
Definitely.
add something.
Sure.
It's good if you follow your ideas, but if it's far too big, you might need to reconsider the idea. Like, I speak from experience. I'm trying to recreate Mario Party. So
Oh boy.
it has 50 mini games.
Oh wow.
I found myself in a similar boat making Mario Kart Minecraft. I shelved that map for 2 years.
Dang it.
Then came back to it, finished it.
Yeah, it's not like you can't
I
get
wanted to do it
everything
just
at
because they
once,
said
but
not
I
to.
think you might want to just stop and consider doing a smaller one first, especially if you start out.
Yeah.
And especially if
like
you're
we were
by
saying.
yourself.
Yes.
Highly recommend starting small.
No, I recommend starting small as well. I mean, something we spoke about earlier, unfair maps. Yes, I mean,
Let me
it is
fall.
plagued the map making community quite a lot. I will take
But that's
credit
as
for that.
small as you can get.
That is, it's as small as you can get. Definitely, if you're looking to start into simple map making, I sometimes use the word simple lightly because you can make very advanced unfair maps.
I really hope there's not that much lag, but knowing just how big this place is, there will be a lot of lag.
Pretty simple concept, just make everything the unexpected, and I think do we have a stage bomber? Yes, we do.
How did you get here?
How did you? Hello. Well, you know what they say. The show must go on.
Welcome. Thank you for becoming a map maker. Nice to have you.
Oh yes, I'd love to see more.
A person just walked onto the stage.
Sure.
They're rather suspicious about if I'm
They're like, how did they get here?
Alright, so yeah, everybody become a map maker. Compete with Happy Wheels 1 by starting off with a very easy unfair map.
I see how this is going, Sparks. I see you.
They just walked onto the goddamn stage. I love it. I think they might be on mobile because they have the Steve skin.
Wow.
I think that's how
Guys,
it works.
real advice from Jonto right there. If you want to be a map maker, that's all you need. A bit of paper and a compass, and you got a map. You're a map maker. That's how we do it. That's how we start off, right?
I get it.
Okay, Lego Bros. Things we're gonna start with you on this one, and then we're gonna open it up collectively. Things
I'm
that
just
are
trying to put
important
as much
to
info as I can
you,
here.
about making better
You
or
know what?
easier-
What am I doing? I'm gonna put
Okay,
this.
so
Oh, it's a
the
fence.
biggest thing right now for Java
I'm gonna like show you guys. You guys are gonna see
Why
this.
does Bedrock get all these fancy features and like they don't get over to Java?
Like you guys are gonna come see all of this. What am I doing?
Slightly, but quite a bit
You know what? I'm
different.
doing whatever the heck I want because it's my video. Dang it.
And so
That's what.
The big thing that would make Java map making a lot more fun is porting over a lot of the things that you have in Bedrock. So,
Dream
like,
Kingdom?
The ability to make entities and fancier models that you can do, and changing.
Not gonna lie, this place is a pretty good,
That would be
pretty cool
super
build.
powerful, and we can make
Fishing
more
hut.
complex mini games that are
Okay.
more efficient too. But some of the other things that I was thinking of were.
That's a nice
sometimes
logo.
you make some
Simple,
really
but
fancy,
also
fan
complex at the
interactions,
same
but
time.
then they're really
Take a
laggy.
picture and put it on
So being
Twitter.
able to
Cube.
view the lag caused by individual commands. I don't know how this would be set up, but
Oh
some
no.
way to gauge
Okay.
how laggy a certain function or whatever is.
Hello.
And then colorblind mode for maybe if you want to make your map colorblind.
Parkour start.
friendly,
Not
you
gonna
can put it
parkour.
in,
I refuse unless I have to.
visual settings that you can just turn on so that you can emulate.
I take picture now.
Colorblind so that you can help make maps more helpful and
The
playable
person.
to
Hello.
colorblind people.
Hello.
I think accessibility is quite a big thing at the moment, especially
I
with
shall go.
things like websites and
I am
everything, really.
exploring.
So we're going to open this up.
They walked in
collectively,
to
see
the-
what you guys think as well, because I think some of
the,
us have some ideas of things that could be added. We'll go left to right.
They walked into the gas starting
What do you
picture.
think could be added?
I mean, some things were already mentioned, like
Westway
custom
Productions. Is that
being
all it
on
says? All of them say
like don't have to
Westway
use
Productions. I
ton of
believe I
hours
read
then
that
to
right.
imitate and
If I
change
didn't,
the auto
gosh, I can't read today.
It also would make sense for the AI changes since it would allow to would allow us to make custom AIs. Which
That's a
is
lot of
currently
stuff, and I'm not going to
kind
read
of
it all
hard coded.
because
Teleport here,
I'm not insane.
here, here.
These are
Yeah,
amazing
yeah.
builds. Like, these are pretty good builds.
It's a bit weird to do.
I
And
can't
it's
build,
definitely
like, at all.
definitely something I would want. Maybe a
Gosh,
bit
if Wish was here, she'd be
ambitious on
beating the
the
ever-living heck out of me just for saying that. Jeez.
Interesting.
Oh,
What do you want?
boy.
The thing I want is command to place structures in the world instead of using structure blocks and placing a redstone block on it.
Oh, I
Like
get it,
usually,
because it's a UFO.
and they added this feature to Bedrock.
What is this little thing?
I would like it.
Yeah, I mean that would help out a lot because I mean I actually tried
Ah,
using
parkour.
and it was only to import a logo, but it was like I'm sure you never had to place down a redstone block on it. So having the ability to use commands would be really interesting and make things
Got
lot
a
easier.
sticky situation.
Films, get right.
Yeah, I'd say honestly, make tools in vanilla. Make all the plugins that people use all the time building vanilla. It'd be
Dang
so
it.
much easier. It wouldn't be any painful. It'd be such a great fit
Dang it.
for that.
Interesting how we're all collective on the idea. I mean, what about the rest of us?
Dang it. You know what? I'm too lazy to act. This is why I'm not trying to do parkour here. Dang, I can't go stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be nice. Yeah, so just managed.
Ah, a place that actually has a staircase. Hey, my bed. My favorite type of bed. Oof, well, color of bed.
So now we're going to talk about game design.
Wait. I'd like
Now
to
we're
ask
gonna talk
a
about game
question.
design. Oh gosh, no.
All right.
Sticky piston.
Okay, so
It's Pac-Man, but Minecraft.
have a carrot on a
Oh
stick in
my
your
gosh.
hand and detect for right clicking depending on where your selected hotbar slot is. But I need Mojang, the people running Minecraft. I need something in vanilla to detect for when players are directly touching a button, whether it's on their keyboard or mouse.
Yeah,
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
input
I
detection would be
love
great.
That is a big one.
that would be amazing.
Server giveaway? Top mod packs? Sticky piston partners? I don't even know what the heck half these things are.
One complicated thing
I mean, the server thing, I know what that is.
on their keyboard and dual control
Rainbow
via
Escape.
placement of those keys.
These are interesting things. I know that. Why am I gonna play? I have Among Us. Why am I gonna? I don't understand why people have Minecraft Among Us. Like, it's free. It's a free game. Unless you want to record it. That's the only time you'll actually have to cost money. I don't understand.
You could add a whole lot of like players.
Mod pack servers. Yeah, I've heard of this one in the middle, as well as, you know, Cursed Forge, obviously. I've tried to use those a lot.
Microsoft add grappling hooks. This is all we're asking. Come on.
I love grappling. I want a grappling hooks, yes.
But what this would allow you to do is say, you were grappling onto this thing, right? You're pulling yourself towards it, but let's say you let go early. You still have that momentum, so you can just send yourself flying. On purpose.
0.17 snapshot.
That's interesting. Does anybody else have anything else to add?
Forge, yeah, I know Forge.
They also point
I
out
know
that
Forge and stuff like that. This is a strange place.
how there's a lot of Bedrock stuff that isn't in Java. I
It's a
will point out
staircase. Let me check everything here first.
the execute command is basically its primitive form in Bedrock, and there's no teams.
7 day.
You can't like make it summon a creeper that's both charged and exploding, which you can only do one, which is weird. If that
These people have so much powers, and I'm like, oh. And by powers, I mean like they have like, they're so good at coding. Jeez.
Yeah. Well, we're going to be coming back to you in a minute, but we're going to go over to Sparkon now to talk about out of bounds areas, which I think was mentioned slightly a little bit earlier, but out of bounds areas, yeah.
Hardcore Grand Prix.
Everybody now, let me just say, everybody hates parkour maps where you fall into the void and then you have to wait 3 seconds for your character.
Oh, these are
You need
the
to establish
times
most
and
games
who
an
they're
out-of-bounds
being held by.
area where
Got it.
that
These are people
you need to
who
have some
pay.
sort of loss to really
Money
pull
is...
players in.
God,
In
they're not,
most cases.
they're not even loading their
I don't think
skins.
anybody likes it if there is an abrupt, just straight up obvious wall. You want to have a good connection
Oh,
between
Dig
your playground
Dug.
area and your skybox or
I
outside the
love
playground.
Dig Dug. That's one of my
And
favorite
so
games.
there are two small little talking points
Our
to
Hellcraft.
this little segment
Jesus
here.
Christ, the thing's
One,
unforgiving.
out-of-bounds detection. You want to
Sky
be able to make sure
Factory.
that when
Never
players
heard of
walk
that, but
out
it
of
sounds
bounds,
interesting already.
they're either warned to go back
Pixelmon.
or
I
they're
like.
made to go
I
back to
have
the
played
player to
Pixelmon,
start the
but
game. They aren't
I got tired of it
unless it's vital to
for
your play.
personal
But
reasons.
ultimately,
I have
it's
a
just another
craving to
connection
go
point.
play with
Another
friends,
guy that
but
has to hit a button that says
I only
play.
have one friend who would like to play with me,
Or if it's
who would probably play with
if,
me,
if
and
say
his
you're going out
computer
of bounds
exploded,
in like
so.
a battle
Stone
arena
blocks,
that's
feed the
constantly
beast.
closing in
What?
like Fortnite or the survival games
MC
map.
Internia.
You don't want players to
Eternal,
immediately die
not
if they hit
Internia.
the
What am I
playground
talking
area
about?
and you don't want to
Jeez.
teleport them
I
back
can't
to the
brain
playground.
sometimes,
You want to give
okay?
them a heads up, something visual and audio.
These are pretty nice, like,
And
paintings.
I'm sure people could add
I
to
want to
it,
know
but
how they
I'm
did
gonna jump
this.
over to
They
the
used
second
something. I know there's
little
something.
talking point, which
I'll
is
have to...
you don't want to have
I usually just do
giant
pixel art
like
paintings and
plaster or
retexture them
wall
because that's all I can really
where the
do, and
end
that's
of
the
an
best I can
environment
do.
is.
You know?
I
So that's what I do.
even like having
Texture
a giant
packs.
void and then more land.
They're very
That's
nice.
all right. Having barriers, I'm personally not a fan of it, but it's so much. It makes games so much more appealing if the land looks like it keeps going and players can tell they can't get to the other side. If you can meet that little in-between area
Okay, I don't...
know there's an obstruction and they can't continue going down.
Did I check out the
But it
rest of
doesn't
this
look like the
place?
environment completely ends at that point.
Nitro PvP. Oh, jeez. SMP plus dungeons.
Phew, does anybody else
Dead
anything else you want to add?
builder. Co-owner.
Then we shall move on.
Builder.
Jonto. Hello.
Yeah, my turn. Hello.
Ex-owner.
Yeah, I've learned quite a lot about
Huh.
the
Okay,
meaning
whatever.
of map making. Oh, one point I like to make, one thing I like to point out is that map making
Hello,
can
Oreo.
be really tedious and
It's not my fault
when
if you
someone
get
with
eaten.
ADHD, I know that's not easy to just holding an attention span on something unless it's a hyper focus, but like it gets really tedious, especially the early points where you have to literally make the gameplay loop actually function at all. But God, is it worth it?
Did I ever actually, like, go through the rest of these? Jeez. I didn't, did I?
And not, but
Quiz.
it can be
Nope.
tedious, but
I see quiz. I
it
ain't
can also
doing it.
be fun. It doesn't have to be fun the whole time you're making it.
That was one of
But
those
if there's times where
makers
you
people.
definitely feel like you're having fun making
Coffee
it,
and curry.
it's probably going to be fun to play. And you've got to, and there's lots of things. It's like
Level up. Do you reach
Stardew
past
Valley.
level
I
1?
love that game, and yet it
Why?
is
Because I've been
just
exploring?
brutally unfair. Like it is more unfair
I'll
than
check it in a
fair
second.
because I made the game, and it still kills me. But people don't seem to care because it's designed around the idea that it's all chaotic and nobody really cares if they die that much. Like maybe they might care if they die like right at the end, but there's no real long-lasting effect of it. So that's why the rounds are only 3 minutes, and it's just designed around the idea of chaos. And there's a lot of fun little game design things I've learned, like Disaster Star has some really manipulative design that kind of just manipulates players.
Disaster Star is a fun game. Like, if I could play that for
One general
a
rule
long time, I
the
would.
game has is that the only way the game is allowed to harm you directly is through the disasters. That's the only way the game is allowed to try and kill you. The items, yes, the items can kill you, but they can't kill you by themselves. Someone has to use them. That's why, like the fake item, you have to pick it up and then put it back down for it to actually become an actual fake item.
Oh, the Odysseys.
But let's say
Oh, jeez, I regret doing that.
knockback sword lying around and you pick it up. Oh, I have an item. I want to use it, and then you see, oh look, your friend little Penny here is on the FNAF. I'm doing the video.
Well, I'm gonna just, you know, the Oddities roleplay. I like them. The people who are in there, anyways. They're pretty cool.
That's why PvP is on the whole time.
Gallant, yeah.
Swappage. Swappage is brilliant.
Hello.
I love it.
Sorry, person.
I love it a lot. But
These are the actors and people who also have other channels, aren't they? I believe so, anyways. Saturday, 21st, 5 p.m., 12 p.m. Yeah, I missed this, apparently. This was a thing that happened. I missed it. My bad. I would have loved to be at it. but I missed it.
The players might not react and have the same knowledge of the game that you
A lot of
do.
people are
It's a good
here.
idea to test to know
One,
how players react
I
and
feel like they're like
how
pretty
games
young
respond
too.
to how you've set it up.
Usually the younger kids like the FNAF roleplay stuff.
I had to go through a lot of this with Beastly Betrayal, and it's also just a matter of seeing
Welcome
if
to
they
my
find it
booth.
funny and they can understand it. I mean, making Disaster Star was a blast to play, and then Beastly Betrayal and the map testing Discord, we kind of just started abusing the testing bars with Beastly Betrayal because we just keep playing it. We did, we really did.
This is a
It was a lot of
interesting
fun
thing.
with that game, and that was me making it. And yeah, like it's just a matter of figuring out what's fun that feels fair.
Guess what?
Even though
I'm
Disaster
going
Star
in.
is, as I described, Disaster Star is just consistently inconsistent.
Can't open.
It can just screw you over, and you do not care a lot of the time.
Disaster Star is a fun game. I love it. I like that
It's an
game.
interesting accomplishment that it's almost like they've made bad game design good.
I mean, you're making unfair maps sound fair. I mean, you're doing a good job at that.
To make
Ah,
the
dear.
game sound less unfair.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Can you call that an achievement?
Some call that an achievement that I've made a game that's so unfair but still so fun that I still die.
Yeah.
Star blocks.
So we are gonna have to come to a close soon. So we're gonna
I
just
get it.
speed through this a bit more. We're not got much, and then I'll be asking stream if
Square
you have
way.
any questions,
Heh.
and then I'll be looking through those. So we're gonna ask a question. Have you made any
Cube
this is for
merch.
everybody, by the way. Have you made any maps
I'm sorry.
recently
What?
or in the past that have
Merch Kevin.
overperformed
Speak to
unexpectedly? So
me.
maps that you thought,
Pick up some
"Mm,
sweet
I'll
merch.
release this, but
Like actual
it's not gonna
merch,
do very
or
well."
are you just gonna take my skin, retexture it so that it has the shirt on it?
I don't entirely know. It's not always that easy to gauge how much reach your maps have had because like in combination of Minecraft Realms, the Mediafire download link, which is now also comes off my website, that I set up, and then Sticky Piston or wherever else it might
Thanks.
happen to be
That's
on
awesome.
a party site. It's not always
BLT.
that easy to gauge how popular your map gets, but
Can I do that with this one too?
apparently know who Disaster Stars.
Can I get a
It's
coffee
like a
from you?
secret laboratory, and some guy recognized my name but didn't know why until I just said Disaster Star.
I want cake.
Like that can
Oh.
happen. And apparently
Yeah.
there are people out there that really like Beastly Betrayal, but I don't. It's not easy to always gauge how much reach it has.
Oh, that was that was a latte. I didn't mean to do that.
People have actually played it.
Whoops.
And go on.
Oh, I have sprint now. Oh boy.
I'll also mention. Wait.
Uh,
Oh yeah, but I'm not entirely.
okay, that's where the upstairs went.
Because it's based off a game that
Stage.
people really miss, and it was
VIP.
really great that Korean would play that game because there's so many
Oh.
comments that are going.
Is this where it's happening?
I want this game back. Like
Yeah.
anyone else?
Yeah, before we move on,
I've got
anybody
something.
else? Okay, go on, Spot.
Once again,
Snacks.
games are really hard to tell what they're doing well and what's not doing well, especially with YouTube and Twitch. There are some influencers who will play games, and the games will perform extremely well because that
Why can't I have
specific
snacks?
influencer played it. It is because the results of that person playing that the game does well, and not necessarily because of the game itself. So because of that, it's hard to decide whether a game is actually doing good.
You aren't wrong. Like that's a
And to
legitimate
answer the
thing.
question more strictly, I made a parkour map with some friends called.
Yes, I want some.
And I was so scared of releasing it because I thought the world was going to hate it. And within 2 months, it got 22,000 downloads on Minecraft Maps. So it went incredibly well despite my expectations.
MC Films. We'll talk about building.
Oh yeah, totally. Okay, so building a quite huge aspect of map making, I'd say, and like you can see it everywhere, right? Like we're literally in an auditorium kind of feel, so it is definitely a crucial
Interesting.
thing to always be aware of. When building, however, you want to be very crucial how you want to design your thing, especially game design. Planning is also a very important thing. How I think Jonta said before, piece of paper and pen always gets you started from somewhere. And yeah, from there you can think of crazy ideas. Sometimes, like how Jay just said, you can get ideas from just kind of sleeping and kind of just, going throughout your day, and you get all these ideas. But the hardest part about building is executing those ideas. It's very hard, and from my experience, you need a
Oh,
lot of practice. Just like everyone else has been saying, all these elements together are really crucial. They'll really push you forward to becoming a better map maker, I'd say. So from a builder's standpoint, I'd say honestly, if you want to start on building, practice. Practice, practice, practice. I don't know how to say it enough times, but you want to practice.
The more
It's
practice, the
so
better.
important. Exactly. And of
Okay,
course, you're gonna,
go on.
yeah. Oh yeah. And just of course, if you're gonna keep practicing, you're gonna have a hard time, trying to get this all accurate and stuff. And oftentimes, I mean, I'd say look at YouTube videos and stuff. That's where I started, honestly. Especially with like world edit videos, a lot of
probably.
times,
I don't know.
especially from Community, great resource.
VR
I'm guessing
zone.
some of you might even know Community now, as she's blown up the last year or so.
Oh,
There's plenty of resources out there. I'd
I
say
get
never
it.
give up, honestly. Keep working hard.
Afraid to ask for help. Don't
Absolutely. If you need
this
help,
process isn't easy.
if you need help, there's people out there.
Also, don't be afraid to test maps that may be incomplete, because if the whole game works, you can still gauge how fun it is. And if bugs happen, well, bugs happen. You know they happen, and you can fix them.
That's right. Well, we are just quickly going to go through one more thing, and then we're going to jump over and see if anybody in the Twitch chat has any questions.
Interesting.
One by one, starting Dragon Master, going down the line. So Blue Man, MC Films. Name the
Well,
map
that's
you are
pretty
going
much
to
it,
build on.
guys.
Quick fire.
This place looks pretty cool. There's tons of other things that's going on, by the way. Like you can hear them talking about in the background. I did that purposely so you guys would be able to see, hear it happening
Creepy sun is that?
and get more information about it. Because, I want you guys to be able to know what's going on.
Was that-
I think that's it, though. I'm gonna go back to the
Before
map.
we end off, folks, if you're watching the stream right now,
They're ending
pop
too.
questions in the live chat. I am watching right now. I'm looking at the chat. If you have any questions for either myself or any of these maps,
What is the... Hang
let
on.
us know. We've got one
The
from
server
Mr.
IP is play.cubedcon.com, by the way. I probably should have said that at the beginning.
The question is, do you think
You know.
adding features to someone else's
Probably should have said that at the beginning. Whoop. Oh well. Anyways. We're gonna go back to the beginning, I guess. Well, I am. You guys are gonna watch the end of the video. You guys are gonna see the end of the video. This thing's been going on for 40-something minutes. But yeah, come check this place out. Donate to the charity. Donate to this special effects charity. Seems pretty nice, Do what you can. Just have a good time. Free capes, apparently.
learn map making?
At the very beginning of it.
It
You know.
depends on the feature. If it's just particles, no.
I would say no, because
Like if it's
you
just a
don't
particle
really. I feel like no, because you don't really know how it works. If you wrote the whole thing, you know how it worked because you made it. But it's not easy to dig through someone else's functions and figure out how they work.
Yeah.
Games Hall,
Really
yeah.
creating your
Red.
game and adding to it, that's
Main
definitely
stage.
learning how it works
Dark
and
green.
adding your own twist on it. But
Yeah,
Sticky piston,
adding
yep.
something to somebody else's game,
Jeez.
When you have this, can I hire you guys? How much?
Reverse engineering is fun though. You can reverse
A lot of
engineer.
stuff going on here. Wish I had like a speed
I would
boost or
actually
something.
say go for it. Like,
Open
the way
info,
that
Kevin.
function-
The Kevins don't really help.
data packs work,
I guess go to this place if you guys want a cape or something. I don't know.
so
Come
really
here,
it
check
works.
check this place out. Seems pretty nice.
Don't steal people's maps, but
If I remember to, I'll probably
Okay, one more
come
question and then we'll,
check
sign
this
off.
place out
So,
next year
one more
since this
question
is
coming in
2020,
from, let's do this one. Hits Polar. Question is, if you were to try and create something similar to the jackpot,
I'm like,
jackpot
yeah.
packs, how and where would you start on making that? So, what sort of
Contacting
process would you
me.
take?
Wait, hang on.
Contact
I'm gonna go to the
But no,
gateway.
where
Hang
would
on.
you start
Let me come
something
over
like
here.
that? Quite a big project.
I think that the biggest thing that you would need is good mini games. Like obviously you don't want to
Hang on.
copy and paste
Second.
mini games. I mean you can.
Give me a
but
second.
I feel like you'd want your own mini games, so you'd have to.
Let me take a screenshot of this.
even
Anyways, I hope you guys all
said
enjoyed the video. Don't forget to risk it for the biscuit. Come check this place out. It's like gonna be alive for like one more day after this.
Go from there.
So
The problem with the
enjoy.
Stardew
Have a
is
good
that
day.
we
Blah
are
blah
really
blah. You know what I
nice
mean.
UI and text,
Just
and we don't have
just
ego
come
in
check this place out. It
Minecraft.
looks nice.
We
It's
don't have
they're
money
they're
for
doing charity stuff for a good
we're
cause.
making something exactly as hard.
So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to risk it for the biscuit. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for recording the Twitch stream.
Then we'll call it a
But
day.
hey, I don't care.
Here we go. Question
I'm
from
just
Pedro.
getting
Best
more
roll
information out
doing
there. So
H3O
bye.
Star.